Russian hackers have recently compromised a large number of governments and companies around the world. We don't yet know all the victims or what data was stolen, but what we do know suggests a variety of possible Russian motivations. One victim was the US Treasury, so perhaps Moscow was seeking a heads up on future sanctions targeting Russia. Other victims were in the extractive industries. Russia could be seeking economic intelligence to help itself outmaneuver global competitors. The most concerning victims were telecommunications companies. These could be beachheads for even deeper penetrations of many other networks.
The fact that the Russian government is capable of conducting sophisticated cyber operations against the United States government is hardly new news. One need only look back at 2014 and 2015 when the Russian government was able to penetrate unclassified email systems at the State Department, the Pentagon, and even the White House. Back then, they were able to read unclassified emails sent from then President Barack Obama's BlackBerry. So this is not exactly a new capability. What is new is that the Russians were able to successfully infiltrate the global software supply chain and put themselves in the middle of networks that are used by governments and enterprises alike. I suspect that the near-term impact of the solar wind attack will be to push up the relative importance of Russia policy for the incoming Biden administration. President-elect Biden has repeatedly said that he has four key priorities: the pandemic, economic recovery, racial justice, and climate change. I don't necessarily expect Russia policy will now somehow crack the top five, but the new administration is going to redouble its efforts to think about how to impose costs. President-elect Biden has repeatedly said imposing costs is an important part of dealing with the Russia challenge, but I think he knows full well that there are no silver bullets and easy solutions to dealing with the Russia problem overall.
This is a humbling moment for the United States because the Russian campaign was very broad and discovered months after the fact. But it's also a reminder of a painful reality, which is that in cyberspace, offense has the advantage over defense. Major hacks are inevitable. There are two major lessons here. First, we have to focus on resilience. Large organizations need to plan on being hacked. The goal is identifying intruders sooner, mitigating the damage, and then preparing for how to recover rapidly. The second lesson is that we need to do more to protect key parts of the cybersecurity ecosystem. Companies like SolarWinds and FireEye play an outsized role on the internet, and they need far more attention from US policymakers.